7 hunting cards. I'm not sure if we've had a level 3 hunting. Okay, so in this case, Sergeant Joe being out in the discard is pretty good because he's not really going to help much. He's got a 4 first action, which is not bad. 3 support ally and 1 counter offensive. Okay, player's turn. Well, I think that starting with Dracophile is going to be a good bet. And then kicking off with, following up with Eelil with that 7 leech. Nice. Okay, a couple of hunting cards. This one has no shielding, which is kind of nice. Although I don't really have a whole lot of poison. It's all back here. Get you out. And what can we do? Counter offense. I doubt that would work. Confuse. We could confuse one. Counter tactic. We might be able to counter tactic. Nope. Let's go ahead and do that. I doubt that I will be able to do that, so that looks like that's about it that we can do there. I could first action someone. First action Farron, but I would want to support ally a little bit first. That case, shift Derico. That was annoying. Let's go ahead and support ally. Oh, I used up my first action. Well. Oh well. It's not that big of a deal. There we go. Luckily, we can't take wounds from this fight. We have 1. 20 bird meat. You track down the prey and lead it right to the traps. Some of the pack could have gotten away, but you got your win. I guess these were birds. And a not great round shield. Good, take the loot and continue. 4 XP at 3 research points. Okay. So we're going to want to swing by the village. Let's go there. We do have a location for Topaz now, though. Not that we can gather it. Some more nuts down here. Let's go take care of these guys. Hunting. It's 1 skull, so just auto-resolve. Doctor's Medicus. Break that down. 1 XP, 1 research. Oh. There's just a congregation of enemies here. 2 unliving corpses, 3 skeletons, 3... I'm not sure if that's Kamoks or Smoks or what, but I'll go with Kamok. 3 skeletons there, and 4 malicious spiders. But we also got some levels. Plus 1 health for Dooley, Aroyaru, and Eelil to 30, 19, and 24. Dooley didn't gain strength for once. Weird. Karn did, plus 1 to 24. Herbalism for Kijikun to 6. Plus 2 gathering for Dracophile to 18. Dracophile is just a gathering machine. Yeah. Maybe he's using his little bit of magic there. MDB, plus 1 craft, because I'm totally going to use you to craft. It's a new skill, even. Ah, why did you get that? That's something useful. Plus 1 perception for Lysane to 8. Plus 1 health for Farron to 20. Plus 1 health for Sherry to 19. Also didn't get strength. Plus 2 health for Shift Derico to 23. +2 will for Denabre to 18. +1 animal kinship for Yuri to 4. +1 strength for Angel Kitty to 5. Very nice. +1 strength for Super Elu to 19. And +1 herbalism for Tolpanzer to 3. Good stuff there. And Sergeant Joe +1 armor. Again? 42. At least it's the meaning of life, the universe, and everything. Mortal Vision +1 gathering to 10. Lel Bunny +1 strength to 14. DNA +1 magic. Excellent. Get you up to 8. And if we take you out, you'd actually have some magic. +1 intelligence for Cressons to 4. Iolo +1 perception to 2. Edward +1 poison to 5. Long Mace +2 folklore to 6. And Sierra Mike +1 tactics. You are now matched with Eelil. Kieran Halcyon also got +1 magic to 8. +2 strength for Ferris to 13. +2 armor for Setsuna to 17. And +1 folklore for Maria to 3. I like getting the 2 magics. That's pretty nice. Let's see. I gathered up that stuff. Made stuff there. Okay, so, I guess we'll just start out. I think we've done 3 skull sneak before. It's not a big deal. Heavy hatchet, break it down. Short pike, break it down. +1 XP, +1 research point. And actually retreat. Did that use up my... Yeah, that did use up my movement point. Oh well. Alright, well, we'll see what the Smock decides to do. Or Kmock. Any of them gonna attack? Nope, they're just moving away. Alright. Take care of you. Go ahead, back to sneaking. Auto-resolve. Super heavy bone spike armor. Let's get rid of it. We don't need it. Pavis. It's okay. Some monster bone. And apparently they had some fish. 1 XP, 1 research. And then let's go ahead and get rid of you. Good quality sharp stone leg, so I guess I'll hold on to it. 1 XP, 1 research point. We're very close to being overweight, however. I do have a source of monster bone, not that I suspect that I would ever really want to gather it. Alright, 2 wild boars, 4 wolves, and 14 others. As you travel along the plains, you feel the air growing colder. Frost appears on plants, and you can see your breath. You see a small group of hooded travelers approaching. Get your weapons ready and wait. I was wondering when this was going to happen. The group comes closer and stops. One of the hooded figures steps up, but you see a young girl standing proudly behind him. You hear her speak.
Who are these peasants? Why do they stand in my way? Make them disappear now.
Can only one group travel at a time? No, you can send out more groups. The problem is that if you take out too many people, then your town can be undefended. So I don't like doing it unless I've got more people in the village than can get into an event anyway. And the main group that I'm sending out has more, enough people in it that it has overflow kind of thing. So, like right now, I don't think it's really worthwhile sending out a second group. And normally what I do is I tend to send out a single group that's going out and gathering, and then the second group is the one that hits up the events. The girl turns and walks off a few meters as if awaiting her command to be carried out. The hooded man lets out a long sigh and speaks to you. Her Majesty Princess Susanna wishes you to clear the way. He then whispers, better just go before she takes any real notice of you. Yeah, whatever. A princess of what exactly? Are you insane? There hasn't been a kingdom in these parts for a century. The hooded man winces, or at least it feels as if he did, but clearly the girl was not listening to you, so he continues speaking in a low voice. Listen, you seem like good folks. You remind me of times before the darkness and before our fate. But you must understand, she is mad, always has been, an infernal child, doomed for eternity for her pride and cruelty. Yeah, she's still a little girl and she's not ordering us around, so you better be on your way now. Before the darkness, how old are you people? And how have you survived out here? H.R.H. Susanna. She's a ship now. Really was a princess and an only precious child to our royals. As such, she was spoilt rotten. But worse yet, people say she's been a changeling from the start. Learned men and wizards from all over came to test the child, and they all felt that her little heart was naught but an icy hole. We'll just, stick a torch in it or something. But our royal couple refused to listen, believed that true love will cure her and make her human in the end. For a time it seemed like it was true, but then Susanna grew older, and with every passing year, cute tantrums became more cruel and intentional. She had servants whipped for looking at her wrong, page boys locked in birdhouses so they could grow wings for her amusement. You get the picture. Yes, it sounds bad, but royal children can be easily spoiled. Yeah, rich spoiled brat with terrible parents. Yeah, I go with 2. True enough, she was a brat and her parents allowed it because they thought they must give her only love, no discipline. In truth, perhaps this was the tragedy of the prophecies. The royals were so scared of their changeling child that they made her the way she was. So how did you end up living hundreds of years with her? As I said, as a child, Susanna was spoiled and unruly, and as she grew, this turned to cruelty beyond mere folly. It was when she tortured and killed her nanny for failing to braid her hair right. All knew the child was evil. And yet her parents wanted to prove their love could conquer all. They ordered princes to come from all around, and in hopes of their daughter finding true love. All she found were more victims. She played with 2 brothers, both smitten with her beauty. She asked them to bring her a fabled set of royal pearls residing in a mythical icy tower. When they failed, she drowned one of them. Hey, DNA, how's it going? The other brother, a skilled wizard, thus cursed the princess never to find peace or forgiveness for her cruelty. She had him changed into a black swan, then killed and served for supper. On the dinner table the swan spoke. Your kingdom will crumble, your power diminish, your heart remain ice forever. You will seek your cursed pearls for eternity and never to find them. All who sat at the table with the princess, her royal guards, sworn to never leave her side, were cursed that night and turned to unliving wraiths. Damn, and the king and queen still did nothing? The royal couple had a miracle child that year, and the princess, now cursed, could no longer be heir to the throne. She was banished, and so were we. But the little wretch grew even madder than before, her desire for the blasted royal pearls in the icy tower becoming an absolute obsession. She started saying great power awaits her in the tower, and that she will rule a kingdom once more, bound to her for eternity. We have served her thusly, seeking the tower and its treasures to no avail. Well, that is crap for you, I'll give you that. Good tale, but so what? Yeah, this is boring. Since you said you're wraiths now, you should die. Attack! I don't know if I've ever done that option, but I'm not going to. It is crap for you, I'll give you that. The guard was about to answer, but Susanna cut him off.
I am bored now. I have graciously indulged your wagging tongue, servant, as it amuses me to allow you to think yourself knowledgeable, but my patience is growing thin. Luck has it that I am in need of peasants, and since you are stubborn enough to deny my rite of passage, perhaps you will be of use.
Yeah, not so keen on doing favors for you.
Oh, and pray tell us what we can do for you, princess. I detect a note of defiance in your voice, and I detest defiant peasants.
She stomps her feet and frowns.
You will do as I ask, foolish simpletons. I am offering you wealth and power.
What, with your made-up tower and pearls?
Think what you will, but since my birth I have heard the calling of the tower, and I am finally close, mere days away from my tower. But I may need the assistance of mortals to achieve my task. Do what you will, here is a map. Come join me in the icy tower and gain wealth beyond measure. Or don't and stay peasants, it matters not to me. We are going now.
She gestures to her guards and they start moving away. Alright, we'll just let them go. 3 XP, 1 research point, and we have the Icy Princess over there. Also, we have Mamunas. I have no idea what Mamunas are. I don't think I've ever encountered Mamunas. But we have a lot of animals that we want to murder. So we'll do a 3-skull hunting challenge. This time you're sitting out of it. For some reason, Sergeant Joe is terrible at hunting. I don't understand this. Kijikun can come out next. Might be able to counter offense. Nope. Counter tactic. I got rid of one card at least. Alright, they're all out. Alright, first actions. I could first action... Could first action Sergeant Joe, of all people. Can't confuse you. Alright, don't really have much else. Rather amused that a prince was a wizard, yet he could be changed into a swan for slaughter. Well, I mean, you know, you cast your spell, they cast their spell. It goes around. Trying to think of how I want to do this. I mean, we're not in any danger here. But I do have some first actions that I could use. Alright, let's just do that. First action, you. And Sherry, we will first action you. You'll take that one out. Let's go ahead and get Angel Kitty. Support ally. Shift Erico. Support ally. And Sergeant Joe. Lots of support ally. Alright, see ya, Elil. Thanks for stopping by. Even if the connection was horrible. And for the last card, down it goes. Okay, track down the prey and lead it right into the traps. We've got 24 meat, we got 7 leather, 2 fur leather, 2 bone, and apparently the animals were carrying around some creamy, warm, and tasty mushroom soup. Take the loot and continue, 1 XP, 1 research point, and we are overloaded. I was kind of expecting that to happen. Let's see what we got. Let's get rid of these. That's good. What do we have equipment-wise? Some of these things are pretty heavy. Let's go ahead and do that. That's good. Oh, I'm out of movement. Okay, so we can do a social, we can do a sneak, we can do a tactics, we can do a hex, or we can just fight them. We'll try a social. You stand firm, posturing and flexing your muscles as much as possible. You take out some twigs tied together like dolls and throw some rock salt, chanting a fake ritual. Begone, fiends, we have the power of our elders on our side, and we shall banish you to eternal torment. 3 smocks and 3 tough bats. Should be easier than a normal 3-skull challenge. Sergeant Joe can do damage now! Alright, player's turn. Let's kick it off with Kichi-kun. You're going to pretend that the miracle child was a girl whom broke the blind love spell which the king and queen were apparently under, so they switched all their doting upon this new princess in hopes that she would be better. On the other hand, it does sound like they were agnatic cognatic. Okay, that is 15. That is not enough to take out the smock, but the fact that they put out a smock from the tactics deck tells me that all the smocks are here, or the kmocks, or however they're pronounced, and all the bats are here, which is kind of hilarious. Let's go ahead and support ally. Joe, you get out, and Super Alu, you get out. Yep, bat. There's another kmock, smock, whatever it's called. MDB, Angel Kitty. You know what? Support ally. Support ally. Support ally. What the heck? Let's just, have Karn be a murder machine. Just in case. Little bit of overkill. Your opponent stands before you uneasy, then begins to pace and look skittishly over their shoulders. As you bellow out the final words of your fake ritual, they decide to make a run for it. If they had anything on them, there's a good chance they dropped it as they fled. Alright, so we got 3 rubies and shadow armor, which is very heavy. And it's probably going to overload us. 1 XP, 1 research point. It does, but I do have some people who could use that. Elil, you've got better stuff. Super Alu, you have the same. MDB, you are getting some attractiveness out of that. Dooley, that would be nice. Yeah, I'm not really making use of your dexterity. What about Karn? Yeah, Dooley, let's go ahead and do that. You know what? I think I'm going to break down these shields. I don't think that they're really helping us much. Yep, that's good. Let's go ahead and destroy some more wood. Did not pick up any bone, so that's okay. Alright. I'm gonna collect some more ancient wood. You know, what with the weight problems that we have. Why not? What is it? Weighs 5 each. All we're gonna get is 1, so... But, that's good. I'll take it. At least the brat gets what she deserves. Well, we could help her. There's an abomination army layer down there. So, crafting-wise... Okay, so we finished up, all of that stuff. I guess we will let the food get made for now. You know, we'll be bringing back more stuff, so... Yep. 5 ancient wood. Please don't help her. Well, you say that. And yet I might get good stuff. Skeletons came in and say, oh, nope, nope, no, don't want to deal with that group. Let's go ahead and, Actually, these are creatures of evil. They must die now. I don't know what these are, so we're going to fight them. Mamunas. There's only 3 of them. You got good stuff for not helping her. Sure. Well, this is unfortunate. Let's discard 1 random card. That's unfortunate, too. Well. Oh, well, let's see how it goes. Alright, Mamunas are pretty tough. They are indeed pretty tough. And, of course, Dooley is out here. I have a feeling that we are going to take some damage here. I mean, this card is 10. It's possible that the other ones are going to be like 9 or 11, so... Nope. Okay, that was no good. How much shielding you have? 5. Okay. You go first. You go second. That is very unfortunate. Let's go ahead and do some shielding. And that one comes out, but it's not going to be doing a whole lot. You come out. Alright. Let's see. 16 damage is pretty good. Let's go with support ally. I'm going to get you closer, just in case. I have a feeling that we are going to take a lot of damage here. Okay, I was wrong. Elil takes one damage. We got a hard Liana. 7 piercing damage, 2 attractiveness. Might be worth it. Laminar armor. I'll hold that. 1 exotic fruit. A great sword, which does actually do a lot of damage. 14 damage, 6 shielding. Some nuts. A morning star. I'll hold on to that. 1 XP, 1 research point. Alright, so that is a kind of a bad thing. But we are almost in our village. So there we go. First of all, woodcutters. Okay. Elil. 8, 6, and 5 poison. I kind of like that, so let's keep that. And I do like that. What about the armor? No, that's not as good. Nope, that's fine. Alright. What about this? 6 and 2 dexterity. 7, so that would be a little bit of extra damage. It is a lot lighter. And some attractiveness. Dexterity isn't doing much for Angel Kitty anyway. But no attractiveness. Kijikun has the same thing. Kijikun does not have any attractiveness either. I don't think anyone else has one of these, Yeah, I'd rather have Lysane have the poison. No one else has a spear. Okay. In that case... Angel Kitty has a lot more carrying capacity now. So... let's give this to Kijikun. I don't know if I care about that. So let's see, you've got 7 magic, you've got 9 magic, 7 of which is coming from this. I could take the damage away from Dooley. I could give him a one-handed bludgeoning weapon. Let's see, 37 damage. I mean, that would drop him down to like 40-some damage, but he would then have bludgeoning, which would be really nice on... Like, right now, the 75 damage, it's a guaranteed kill on most things that we face up to some of the giants and the dragons, and that's about it. Whereas bludgeoning would, like, guarantee to take out a couple things in a lot of cases. Maybe I'll wait until I get a bludgeoning weapon with magic, though. And there are two-handed bludgeoning weapons, some of which are pretty good, so... Also, you have this. You don't need to have that, because... Well, actually, that's something that I should do. Crafting. Let's make some more gathering tools. Oh, we do have some nimble wood for this, so that'll be good. It's very light. 5 gathering. Let's go ahead and confirm that. And then make some out of wicker. For 4 gathering. Can I make 10? I can. Long mace, you help out. DNA, you help out. Not quite enough there. Okay. That's okay. That should be fine. Okay, any other equipment that I want to do here with the woodcutters? I don't think so. Yeah, let's leave this stuff behind. So, inventory. Alright, drop off the woods, the metals, the clay, the quartz, the granite, the gems, the leather, monster bone, enchanted bone. Hold off on the food for a moment. Leave these, leave that. Let's leave this equipment. I don't need any of it. And I don't need these. Okay. I have 7 kids, huh? Okay, equipment in the city. I should probably just put it all in and take a look. Compare what we've got with, Not that, though. That way I can decide what I want to actually use. Also, let's see. You have that. That is 4. That is 4. You do not have one. You can't... You can't carry any of those. Oh, you know what? Actually, I know what I can do. I only got 3 of those. Gonna have to make some more. Definitely gonna have to make some more. But for now, long mace, you can have 1 of those, and... Oh, you can have 2 of those. There we go. You can have that. That is a little bit too heavy, so you can have that one. There we go. I mean, I think you get good stuff for helping her too. So we'll see what happens. I'll decide when it comes to it. So, all right. But now we've got this stuff. That's got one gathering. You know what? I'm gonna take that off Sherry, and I'm gonna give it to Sergeant Joe. So you get a little bit more gathering. Or I should say, actually have some gathering. Okay, shield-wise. That's 3-6. That is 4-6. Although Elil... No, it's not more shielding, so Yuri gets that. There we go. That's good quality. Actually, I think those other shields that I got rid of were better, but oh well. 441. What is your dexterity right now? It is not really doing much, Dracophile, so I think getting a better shield is gonna... Well, it's not quite as much armor. It's more shielding, though. That would do. Give you one of those. You guys are okay on shields. Yep, alright. Everyone is okay on shields. Leave those there. Let's see. How about armor? Since I got fewer of these things to deal with. Tolpanzer is good. Yuri, 7-1. Don't think we're going to get anything that's really better that you could actually carry. The fact that this has shielding on it impresses me, so... Denabre is 3-1. Could get a little bit more. Need something very light, though. That's not it. Yep, none of those are it. Alright. Elil, best armor we've got. That's good armor. 19-2 and 2 perception. Pretty happy with that armor. Lysane, 17-4. That's good armor. 6-1. But it weighs 46. We might still be able to get something. That's a slight improvement. But I'd actually rather save the weight to get some gathering tools.